Hey, what is up, everyone? This video, well, starting today with this video, it's going to be a sequence of multiple ones. But I want to talk to you guys about the next thing I'm gonna do to the car. Brakes. I've noticed that the front pads, they wore out pretty quick, a lot quicker than the rear ones. I know the fronts will wheel all the time. It's about 60 to 40% difference, but my point is this: they're pretty worn out to the point that I should have got the light signal on the dash, because you know all the E46s, and I'm not sure about the E36s, but my E46 and the rest of them, they have a brake pad wear sensor, and in the past, when those pads go pretty down almost to the metal, once it hits the sensor, it throws me a light that it's about time. But when I check them myself, they're pretty worn out that I'm not sure if they're about to hit the sensor and it has to let me know yet. But to the point that it got me thinking that maybe the reason why my brake pedal and accelerator and the switch and stuff like that, it was acting up, is because of the fact, well, if you think about it, the brake pad has about, I don't know, let's say 3/4 of an inch of meat. Well, that's 3/4 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch or half an inch, whatever the amount of pad you have. It's going to I guess relate to the space between the pedal and the switch, as I show you guys. And if I didn't, I'll show a clip real quick. But maybe put in new brakes, it would actually bring everything back to the original setup. Because I did notice that I've been having a lot of foot trouble, and that could be another reason why, you know. But it's just the fact that I depended so much on that sensor to tell me it hasn't. I don't know if already it has reached that point and the sensor doesn't work, or whatever the reason is. Me looking at it, I know that I need to replace them. And what we're going to do is this. Although mine is an E46 325i, I want to do something a little different. I want to do what I guess you will call brake upgrade kit, right? Brake upgrade kit, where I'm actually going to use bigger rotors and bigger pads and bigger calipers. No, it is not going to be a Brembo or Stop-Tech or Wilwood, you know. It's actually going to be from the 330i. Same years. 01, no. Well, I think in 01 it has a 328, but the whole point, I did my research. I always knew. I always had everything. Well, not everything, but most of it. Well, the most important things. And it seems like it's actually doable, and that is what we're actually going to do. Will I get to do it and actually have the car work? I'm pretty sure it will. It's just not a lot of people have done it. There's actually some forums that actually says that it's doable, but I haven't seen anyone actually doing it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a try. To be honest, I don't mind. The one thing I already have is the brake rotors from the 330. When I used to work at Napa as inside sales, wholesale, I bought them there. The brand of this, I don't have the boxes anymore. The brand is actually Zimmerman, which is the same brand that I have on my car right now. But although those for the 325, because mine is a 325, this is a 330. Cannot remember the specs. All I know that this one is 12.98 inches, so let's call it a 13-inch rotor. They do look beat up, but because of the fact that they're not used, Zimmerman actually throws a corrosive coating on them, on all of them, and that's part of the reason why somewhat it looks new. But if you might see this right here, it's probably because when I had them on the floor, you know, they've just been scraping and the coating has been removed. But they're actually brand new. To be honest, I don't really see anything wrong with them. I can just clean them. So that's what we're gonna do. But the thing is this. Oh yeah, by the way, that's going to come up next. I won't talk too much about it until I actually get to it. Reason why, since I'm going to be doing that as well, not in this video, but later on, I'm going to be dealing with the motor mounts, and I haven't replaced the motor mounts. I might as well do the motor mounts and the headers. But moving on, I got the rotors, 330i. What I do have is actually my brake pump, this right here. I know it's a little messy, but you know, we just had rainy season. But this is a pump that I've used before to do the actually I've only done it once, because it for the time it was needed. But when I flushed the brake fluid system of the E46, in fact, this is a Motiv product. If anyone knows it, you can say they're not expensive, but they're not cheap either. If I'm not mistaken, I ended up paying like $80 or $90 if I'm not wrong. But this is the reason why I pay a lot, is because I had to get the adapter for the reservoir. Apparently they're different, and in fact, yeah, there it is. But this is the universal kit that actually does pretty much most of it. But the most important is this, and I have it, so that's fine. The other thing that I did as well is the last time I did the brake pads, I ended up replacing the front brake lines. I'll show it to you guys how they look like once we get to it. The one thing that I'm missing is the calipers. To be honest, I'm not really gonna go ahead and buy the remanufacturers, the new ones yet. I want to go and just for the fun of it. This is actually just fun of it, and just do footage and stuff like that, and do some cool stuff. I'm gonna go to a wrecking yard, to a pick and pull. I already called. Not a lot of 330i's are available. The pick and pull that I call closer to me, E46s, they had about 9 of them, but only one was a 330. So I'm gonna go ahead and risk it and just go ahead and give it a chance if they have them on. We'll see if we can get it done. We'll see those calipers over there at the pick and pull. They're actually in good conditions, and I'll buy them. But just want to give you guys a heads up. I think this is gonna be fun, but it's not gonna be only one video. First things first, I need to get my tools ready, and I'm gonna try to prepare myself as much as I can, see if I can make some good footage of it. And for the moment, let me get my tools ready again, and we'll head out. So I think I got all the tools ready. I kind of watched a video of just kind of to see what are the tools that I require, and I'm gonna hope that's all I need, because I only ended up bringing just my tool bag, which is the drill and the compact and whatever socket that I'm supposed to use, and the specialty Allen socket as well. But right now I'm just warming up the car, and I hope I did brought all the tools just to remove them. And I just thought about something. I need to remove the brake lines. How am I gonna do that? I just get the little wrench. I just need to find out what's the size of the brake hose head, you know. And I just remember that. In fact, I'm actually gonna need it. Let me go ahead and find it. But anyways, once I get that, I'm just gonna go ahead and head out, and I'll see you guys there when I get over there. Tell you, this video has been sponsored by and I'm just kidding. No. I had to stop up at a gas station just to get an energy drink, just because it's been a minute. I just wanted one. But anyways, we're here. Let me go ahead and show you real quick. You know what I just noticed? It looks like everything went right. I ended up stopping, like I said, at the gas station so that I can get some a Monster and energy drink. But this is it. This is what I usually come to get any stuff that I need for my car. Not that I actually have come here to get parts for this guy, but shit, that ain't my water, right? No, it's not. But I noticed one thing across the road. There's a nice E46 black sedan. Looks pretty good. And then over there, I don't know if you can see it, somewhere around there, there's a purple E90. I want to say that's an E92 because it's a 2-door. It looks pretty cool, the color. It has actually a ducktail. And it seems to have M3 wheels. I don't think it's actually an M3. Most likely it's just a 335. But either way, still a cool car. But anyways, let me go ahead and get the stuff. So we're actually in the pick and pull, and I have come here multiple times, and this is actually one of the times where actually I see lots of cars. In the past there was very few of them to choose, but man, there's a lot of cars that seem to be okay. But anyways, let's go ahead and find the BMWs. This is always the funnest part for me. I don't know what it is, but I just love coming to the pick and pull. But let's start. Most likely they're gonna have them on where the imports. Oh, I think I just saw one, but nope, and no. Some time ago I came to get some stuff for my Ford Focus, and there was one, but by then I didn't even need it. You know, not that I needed it. I mean, just that I wasn't planning on working on my car. Found the car. As I was looking at the paper that they gave me to see how many E46s they have. It looks like the very first one they're showing there is the 330i black, and honestly, I want to say this is it right here. I know this is it, but I just want to show you guys real quick. And yeah, these are the brakes for the 330i. The caliper itself is actually bigger. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and take this and the other side. I'll go ahead and show you guys the other side. I'm only taking the calipers and the clips and pretty much anything I'm gonna need, because as far actually this too as well. The pads not really, because I'm getting new pads of course, but there's the other one. And oh man, let's take him off first, you know. Let's see what we can do. I think I'm gonna have to do, see if I can turn the steering wheel that way. I can't, because it's locked, because there's no battery, there's no key, there's nothing. But for now, let's go ahead and dig into this. Well, cool, let me try to get him off. Okay, so we got one out already. We just got the driver's side. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is just take the get a 11mm wrench and just go ahead and remove it from the main steel line, and then just take the bolts, the Allen bolts that actually holds the caliper to the bracket, which they're 7mm. 11 wrench, Allen 7mm, and the one right here they're actually 16mm. That's it, and that should be able to come off. But I got them out. They're both right here. I'm actually pretty excited. Let me go ahead and move out of the light. But there they are, passenger driver, the only 330 that I found. It's an 02, so I don't think it's gonna make any difference. Damn, as you can see, I'm all pretty dirty up, the pants and everything. But honestly, let's go ahead and get out of here. Hopefully this is the right stuff. I mean, that's what it said. That's what the car said on the back of it. That's what the car said on the VIN. It has to. I was trying to see if I can see another 335i, 325, so I can compare next to it. But if I found it, I'd do it. If not, I'm pretty sure they're the right ones. But let me go ahead and go to the registers and I can pay for it, and see you at home. Okay, even though I was actually done from the pick and pull and the wrecking yard, on the way there I found a pretty good spot. It was actually a close road because of the fact that they're about to build houses, so it's not like there's people coming through here. But I hope I mean I should be fine. But the whole point is this: I found a spot to take pictures. I mean, I think this is a pretty good background. There's a bridge over there. Then I put it over there. There's some blocks over there. Whoa! Let me move it real quick. There's a car coming, so I have to move it. Well, that happened pretty fast. But I'm gonna see if I can take some good pictures of them. And just wanted to do this for the heck of it, you know. I always live with my camera back and the camera in it, just in case I find some good spots that I want to take a picture or two, you know. But that's all I wanted to say. I'll go ahead and take some, and most likely I'll go ahead and show it to you guys. Cool. All right, so we're back home actually. Right now I'm just putting the stuff away. Let me grab the stuff. Let me close the door. Let me get them out. Ooh. Let me go ahead and lock the car. Lock, and lock. I ended up getting the bracket, the bolts, the bolts that actually hold onto the spindle. Now the bolts that actually hold the caliper to the bracket. And I mean, I got the hoses, not that I'm gonna use them, it made it easier for me to carry it, because if you really look in there, no way in hell I'm gonna be using that. But there they are. They seem to be okay, to be honest. I can't really find anything bad. I know they're used, that I know for a fact, and I'm not going to forget that. All I need is just the brake pads and the brake pad wear sensor. That pretty much, I'm gonna order it and through eBay. If there's a brand that I actually like to use, and that's actually goes back to where when I used to work for Napa. I like using the Akibonos. Apparently those are the OEM. Same with the Texter, same with the Pagid, whatever you pronounce it. But I actually like to use the Akibonos. The next video is gonna be about most likely probably working on the card itself now, because I have to wait for the parts to get here, the brakes. In the meantime, what I might do, and most likely it's gonna be on the next video, we're gonna go ahead and clean the calipers as much as we can, and we're gonna paint them. I'm gonna get some good paint. If there's anyone out there that would like to use a good color, and I'm not gonna go for a really bright color, to be honest. If I don't go with a dark gray or medium gray, most likely I'll go all the way black, or I might try to find a blue color that is similar to the BMW M blue color. I know you guys seen them on the newer cars when they have the 4-piston calipers. They're actually blue. And not that this is a 4-piston, because this is a single piston, but I mean, any color except this is gonna look better, you know. But until then, thanks for watching, and it's gonna get excited. Definitely it will get excited, because remember, I still got the headers that soon enough I'm gonna do, because I want to do the motor mounts. It's pretty much the same work to do the motor mounts as to do the headers, because you have to get up in there as well. But they're the brakes, Zimmerman 13-inch rotors, calipers of a 330i with the hardware required. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and see you guys soon.